Under the visionary leadership of Arne Slot, the Reds are determined to strengthen their already impressive squad with players who not only complement but elevate their tactical identity and on-field dynamics. In 2025, the club is at the centre of attention with its push to secure the signing of Adam Wharton, a young English midfielder whose talent shines like a rare gem in the Premier League. At just 21 years old, Wharton has been winning hearts and minds since his arrival at Crystal Palace from Blackburn Rovers, and now attracts interest from Europe's giants, including Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Manchester United. The estimated transfer fee is around £69.3 million, a figure that reflects both the player's potential and demand, making this deal one of the most exciting of the current transfer window. But passionate Liverpool supporters, this move represents far more than simply adding a name to the squad. It is a statement of intent that the club is willing to do whatever it takes to remain at the top. What makes Adam Wharton so special? His unique ability to control the tempo of a game, even under pressure, is something few players can achieve with such elegance and efficiency. He combines strategic vision with refined technique and possesses inexhaustible energy that allows him to act as both creator and fighter in midfield. Wharton not only delivers precise passes and lethal through balls, but also demonstrates remarkable composure in tight spaces where many others would falter. For Liverpool, he represents exactly the kind of piece that could further transform Arne Slot's tactical philosophy, which prioritizes flexibility, intensity, and precision. Imagine Wharton dictating the pace at Anfield, threading decisive passes and sustaining the high pressing that has become the team's hallmark in recent years. The thought alone is enough to make any supporter daydream about the possibilities he could bring to the team. It is no exaggeration to say that he could be the missing link Liverpool needs to reach new heights of success. However, the competition for this young phenomenon is fierce, adding a dramatic edge to the story. Real Madrid, always renowned for their major signings, appear interested in moulding him as the new anchor of their midfield for the coming years. Yet the financial situation at the Bernabeu imposes significant constraints. After spending €178 million on other recent acquisitions, they would need to make major sales before even considering an offer for Wharton. This opens a crucial opportunity for Liverpool, who have demonstrated financial solidity this summer with the signing of Giovanni Leone. The Reds have stood out for their ability to act quickly and decisively in the transfer market, a trait that could prove decisive in this case. Meanwhile, Manchester United are also entering the race full force, seeing in Wharton the key to rebuilding their midfield and reclaiming elite status in the Premier League. This battle between three of the world's biggest clubs promises to be one of the most fascinating chapters of the season. Palace, for their part, have no intention of making things easy for any of these clubs. According to sources close to AS, the London club will not entertain offers of less than €80 million for Wharton, highlighting their firm stance on retaining one of their most valuable assets. This determination complicates the situation further, but also raises the level of intrigue surrounding this negotiation. Will Liverpool manage to convince Palace to part with their prized jewel? Or will the Red Devils make an irresistible bid to secure the future of their project? The answers to these questions promise to be among the season's most captivating storylines. Palace know that when negotiating a player of such talent, they must maximise their financial return, while also balancing the risk of losing Wharton without receiving fair value in the future. For Liverpool supporters, the prospect of seeing Wharton don the iconic red kit is simply irresistible. He embodies many of the qualities the club values: youth, technical skill, versatility, and adaptability to demanding systems. Furthermore, his English nationality adds an extra appeal, as local players often carry greater resonance with fans and the market alike. Wharton's arrival could mark the beginning of a new era in Liverpool's midfield, especially considering the club's aim to consolidate its dominance in the Premier League following last season's title triumph under Arne Slot. He would be more than just a reinforcement. He would be a symbol of the club's ongoing commitment to staying ahead of the competitive curve. For supporters, this signing would send a clear message. Liverpool are not content with being just another strong team. They aim to be the very best.
But why is Liverpool so determined to sign Wharton now? The answer lies in the evolution of the club itself. In recent years, the Reds have invested in promising young talent, as was the case with Leone, betting on a sustainable development model that balances experience and youth. Wharton fits perfectly into this strategy, as he not only possesses enormous growth potential, but has also demonstrated sufficient maturity to shine in the Premier League. Additionally, depth in midfield continues to be a critical area for Liverpool, especially in an era of increasingly congested schedules and high-impact matches. Having a player like Wharton in the squad would provide the team with a significant tactical advantage, allowing Slot to explore different approaches as required, whether it is to maintain tempo against smaller teams or to face direct rivals in the title race. Wharton would be a key piece for the team's success. Although the €80 million figure may seem astronomical to some, in the current transfer market context, particularly for English players on long-term contracts, it is almost inevitable. Demand for top-level talent has never been higher, and clubs know that investing in players like Wharton can yield huge dividends in the future. For Liverpool, losing this opportunity to rivals such as Manchester City or Manchester United would be a severe blow, both in terms of ambition and prestige. Supporters would surely argue that the club cannot afford to fall behind in such a crucial race. Moreover, Wharton's presence in the squad could attract other high-level players to the club, creating a positive domino effect that would further strengthen Liverpool. There is also a human and emotional aspect that cannot be ignored in this story. At 21, Adam Wharton is on the threshold of a career that could change his life forever. For him, choosing his next step is a decision that goes beyond football. It is a matter of finding the right environment to grow, learn, and become the best player he can be. Liverpool, with its culture of excellence and support for young talent development, seems the ideal home for someone like Wharton. The connection between player and club could be something magical, something that transcends numbers and statistics. And for supporters, witnessing that synergy unfold would be an indescribable experience. Finally, it is worth remembering that football is more than just a sport. It is a constantly evolving narrative, full of twists, dreams, and passions. The potential arrival of Adam Wharton at Liverpool is more than a simple commercial transaction. It is a chapter that could define an era. It is the story of a young talent seeking his place in the world, of a legendary club fighting to maintain its position at the top, and of millions of fans dreaming of future glory. At a time when football is more globalized and competitive than ever, stories like this are what keep the flame of passion alive. What does the future hold for Liverpool and Adam Wharton? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, we are all eager to find out.